皆さん、こんにちは。Hello, I am Hitoshi. Thank you for always coming to my page. Today's topic is a perfect understanding of status of residence. What is status of residence? Definition 1. It is the status or qualification that is necessary to stay in Japan legally. 2. You can do your activity in accordance with your status or qualification. Let's put this definition in mind, and I will share an explanation with you. The three parts of status of residence. In my understanding, when thinking about status of residence, it is better to analyze these three parts. These are the elements of status of residence. Number 1, activity. In case of working visa category, or one's status in case of residence visa category. Number 2, the person. And number 3, company, organization, institution, spouse or parents, etc. As to number 1, the contents of your activity need to match with your educational background, skill, or history. We can say the contents of activity are the main decider of your status of residence. For example, if your status is engineer and want to start your own business, you need to apply for status change because starting your business is out of the range of engineer visa. When you want to change your activity, you need to get green light from immigration office. This represents the definition number 2. As reference, if you are status engineer and want to change your workplaces, what should you do? In that case, if the contents of work you engage is the same, you do not need to apply for status change. Instead, you need to apply for certificate of authorized employment when you have relatively much time to your next renewal, or you need to apply for renewal extension of your visa when you do not have much time until renewal. As to number 2, of course, you are the element of status of residence. Your background, educational history, and crime record, etc. are all checked. From this point, for example, you can understand why it is necessary to report your address change within 14 days from moving. As to number 3, for example, if your status is skilled labor, chef visa, your restaurant or company will also be checked, its record and stability, etc. Likewise, for example, if your status is spouse of Japanese, your Japanese spouse's situation and financial stability, etc. Be checked. From this point, we can understand why you need to report the change of your workplace or divorce to immigration office. For example, when you changed your restaurant, in case of chef visa, you need to report it within 14 days. When these three elements are no problem, you can get and keep the status of residence. If you stop doing your current activity, for example, due to dismissal or you lose your current status, for example, due to divorce, you will lose your status of residence since you do not engage in the activity anymore. This is a principle, and even if the expiration date still remains, it does not mean you are allowed to stay until the validity. So, if you want to continue staying, you need to find alternative way. Please don't be creeped overstay. Thank you for watching. Bye. またね。